How's it going, everybody? Finally popping in. So today we have barrels. They're getting added in today. We talk about those for a minute. Hey, Damian Christian, not a sponsor. Jansen, Bullseye Ben, G23, Live Life. How goes it, everybody? And we are going to have threaded barrels too, which we cannot sell on eBay. Zanti, what's going on? Yep, unfortunately, we can't sell threaded barrels on eBay because eBay doesn't like them. And we'll have them for our 19s and our 17s. What I was fixing earlier before I came on was my freaking challenge coin case fell off the damn wall. So I got to go put this thing all back together. Go get my little challenge coins. For those of you in the military, you know what these are. I have a stupid amount of them. Right place, right time. Wrong place, right time. Anyone from someone from Texas. They're stupid big. This is going to be a pain in the ass to put back together. 101st. Anywho, back to Stiffler slides. No, no, I didn't. I didn't even know Frag Out had challenge coins. No, these are each ones I got when I was in the army. A Stiffler chunk port slide. All of them are going to be ELD performance. Those are 416R stainless steel. And so we'll have them for the 17 and 19. We'll have them in nitride black. We also have a copper finished one. I think we're going to be getting some rainbow colored ones. I kind of like the copper one, actually. It looks really good with a lot of our camos. So we do have a kind of Stiffler coin. Most of these got given out at SHOT Show. A few got given out with some of the packages. Unfortunately, we're almost completely out of them. And we might do more of these, just send them out with our slides. Fun fact, each one of them actually comes with, each slide has its own logo. So this one here is for the Leonidas, which is this slide. Yeah, I've got to get more made. We might have a company ready for it. Oh, that one's actually one of Stifler's. Got to get that back to him. Stiffler was a combat medic. Got a fun one here. Sometimes it pisses people off. A 45 challenge coin. You can guess why it pisses some people off. But yeah, we'll be doing black nitride barrels, some copper colored barrels. And speaking of barrels, a fun story that came out today is someone reached out to us and asked us, instead of doing steel barrels, if we could do an aluminum barrel for them. And I just I sat there for a minute looking that over and over, and I felt like I was misreading something or misunderstanding something. Or no, they were serious. They wanted an aluminum barrel. And well, not only do we not make the barrels, we source them. So these aren't ours. They're ELD performance barrels. We don't make them, but they do fit with our slides and they work. We use them in almost all of our completes. Use them. We use them when we make our own builds. They work. But I was dumbfounded that they were asking for an aluminum barrel, and I had to say, well, no, sorry, we don't make our own barrels. But also, I had to put in a recommendation, like we do not recommend you use an aluminum barrel at all. You're talking about catastrophic weapons malfunction. You're talking about damaging your platform, potentially injuring yourself. No, just don't do that. Yeah, thank you, G23. Hey, grilled cheese mouth, welcome. Yep, we'll have ported barrels as well. It'll go great with our Viper slides or our turbos, and we'll get some more down the road. Heck, if the way Congress is going, maybe we get lucky and maybe certain devices get removed from the GCA, and maybe Stiffler starts making things go quiet for everybody. ELD performance, and then we get them through a distributor. Now, there's a few other companies that have their barrels too. They're not super fancy, but they work. I like the way they look. You could definitely upgrade if you want to, but for the price point, they're not bad. And this is something people have been asking for a while. Hey, and people love the one-stop shop. So, and I totally understand that. We've got 17s now, though. Someone will have to correct me. I want to say Gen 3 through 5, the barrels are compatible. I don't think Glock. I have to go test this. I don't think Glock changed the barrels and how they fit in their slides. I have to go test this. But yeah, people have been asking for it. They want a one-stop shop. They want to get parts kits. They want to get slides and barrels all from the same place. They don't want to shop around. Hey, Fat Gray Man, how's it going? They won't. Okay. I wonder if, because we had another issue with that for a customer we're helping out. He said he got something through KM Tactical and they weren't helping him, and so he's coming with us. We're gonna hook him up with some barrels. I wonder if maybe if that's the case, maybe he just got the wrong generation. We'll have to check that just to be sure. Yeah, we got a good crowd in here. Bullseye Ben, G23, Live Life, not a sponsor, Damian Christian, Chanson, Phil Cheesemouth, Zanti, G23. Who else is in here? Fat Gray Man. Yeah, that's a good crowd. And the parts kits we're using are SCT Manufacturing, and we'll have them. We have them for 17s and 19s. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know what I was thinking then. Maybe my brain's so fried. Today was another 14-hour day. And we did have another issue. I'm sure plenty of you are aware of it. But when you get an optic, maybe you get a Hollow Sun, maybe you get a Gideon Optics. What's that new one now? Siley. Get any of those? They come with two screws. The long screw goes on the left side, not the right side. The shorter of the two screws goes on the right side. If you're having extraction issues or light firing pin strikes, you might have put the wrong screw in the wrong place. Oh, right on. You have to let us know how it is. We have we gotta do. It's just the heat. The other day was 113 degrees, and we really need to go to a range. But a lot of the outdoor ranges are shut down because of fire warnings. And the indoor ranges, we use them, but either they're crowded because all the outdoor ranges are shut down, or it's just cost. We already have to go as much as it is, and there's range fees, which I get. That's partly how they keep the range, clean, stocked, in business. It's just I'd rather go out to the desert where I can do a full video and show you guys our slides running, and that's just unfortunately not going to happen until probably August at the earliest, if we're lucky. It depends on how the summer goes. Oh yeah, there's one of our little poker chip ones. I'll get more poker chips made at some point. We'll get them back out there. Our new OD camo and regular camo, which it doesn't have a name, but I know everyone keeps calling it the Woodland or the M81. What do you guys think of this top one? I'm not sure what to call it. We're just calling it OD camo because of one of the Cerakotes. Right? Everyday carry. How goes it? I've seen they have some really good deals with AIM Surplus. I haven't tried any of their barrels or really any of their products. Yeah, it's a nice camo. I like how this one turned out. We've got a few. Here we go. Our OD camo and turbo, regular camo and Viper, turbo, OD camo on the Zoom. Our winter camo. We were on, funny, we've been thinking about a winter or northern urban camo for a while now. And it was because of one customer who told us they'd buy one almost immediately if we made it. There we go. That's a great picture. And so we did. He let us kind of free reign on what colors we were going to do. And hey, Poppy the gun guy, what's going on? And this is his right there. So there's one guy out there with this exact one. So he can always take a look at his photos if he wants to. But we were planning on doing this, and he really, really kind of pushed us on it. We're like, you know what? We're going to make it. We're going to make it. It's going to be sniper gray and battleship gray. And we're going to throw in graphite black and freaking Arctic white and make that northern urban winter kind of camo. That came out really good. Then, of course, the new Tiger Stripe camo. Someone reached out to us about this as well, and we're like, yeah, okay, we'll give it a shot. And I got to give a big shout out to Tactical Penguin because it is because of them that we were able to stencil these and do these the way that we do. Pull them up actually. Tactical Penguin. Here they are. Cool guys. And they've got a lot of stuff too. A lot of gear, apparel, ammunition, gun stuff. Yeah, the Tiger Stripe camo, I really like it. To a veteran, welcome. Yes, yes, we will. We will be making 43 slides. Black camo. What, this one here? Yeah, we have one in the works. I just can't promise when it's going to be ready. For example, we're working on our SM17 Zoom variant right now, and we've just had a few hiccups in production. So I never want to promise dates for people. We used to do that, and I always felt bad when and it'd be the silliest thing. We even had one where production was delayed because Cerakote shipment got late. We had another one, similar thing. They sent us the wrong steel, so we couldn't make the slides. Everything was programmed, but we had to make the first batch of slides for testing, and so everything got delayed by about a month because we got the wrong steel sent to us. Sometimes when people complain, like you buy something and something's wrong, and they're like, "Oh, well, this company," and it's like, no, there's all kinds of factors. It might not be the company you bought it from. It might be just because there was a hiccup in logistics somewhere along the way. Oh yeah, that one's nice. I'm glad we started out with Battle Ward way back when, and hit or miss. People liked it, they didn't like it. The camo has the various camos we're doing has gotten pretty popular. Most people seem to like them. Oh yeah, loving how that turned out. And if you guys are trying to color match, just keep everything nice and simple. We kept the same colors. I know some businesses who they rename the color because they have like a cool concept in their mind about what their slide should be called or what their build should be called. Ours is just whatever Cerakote says it is, with the exception of Flat Dark Earth, and that is because it is officially called Glock FDE, and you can see that too. We actually have that in the SKU that we're using. It's H Series 267, which is Glock FDE. We just don't like to overuse the word Glock, and Glock was real specific on verbiage and its usage. So that's the only one with that little. Well, actually, not the only one. There's also another one. It is Jesse James Eastern Front Green, and it's because it's too long. I love the color. I love the way it looks. It makes great builds. The name is just too long. Jesse James Eastern Front Green, so we just call it Jesse James Green. Has the same H series code. It was just a really long name, but it's beautiful. Perfect back east, forest, up north green. Not quite OD green, more of a definitely more vibrant foresty green. And then Green Mamba, which is like more of a neon green. Actually, the gun guys did a really cool build. I wonder if it's still available on Instagram. Let's see. Yeah, here they are. If I could scroll through and find it. It's been a minute, but oh, here it is. So this build was done for charity. And it's one of our SM19 Hellet slides with their custom build. And as you can see, they did some stencil work of their own. And we did this with the gun guys and Jack of all trades. And they also collaborated with Cross Army and Cross Armory and Rad Labs 3D. And it made a great build. I don't know what else. What other colors should we do, guys? We have just a laundry list of them. Right now for the 17s, we only have graphite black and burnt bronze. We're trying to get some more Cerakote in, and we got to make some more slides. But what kind of colors do you guys want to see? We're doing these lightning ones now. White lightning. This purple one over here. Got this reverse black and red going on. Got the two kinds of cow camo. White and black and pink and black. Got that zombie green blood splatter one. Little cookies and cream. This one actually got pretty popular at SHOT Show. People kept looking at this one a lot. Hot pink tiger stripes. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all. Oh, periwinkle. Yeah. Yeah, I've got one right here. I love that periwinkle. The problem is we had it for some, and it could be a combination of, not as many people knew who we were, or just people didn't like it. They didn't like the, what was it, Bazooka Pink we used to have either, or the Blue Raspberry, or Robin's Egg Blue. People just didn't really buy it. And then Hunter Orange goes through phases. People like it. Usually right around hunting season, people pick up Hunter Orange, funny enough. Arctic White's still pretty popular. Space Warren's definitely popular. Gold. NRA Blue. That's what replaced Periwinkle. So that NRA Blue right there, that seemed to work. People really seem to like it. And Sig Pink, that replaced Bazooka Pink. And I swear we're going to send DLD After Dark his slide in Sig Pink if he doesn't pick a color. Oh, still need to get a photo uploaded for that one. But after the 43, I don't know, what models do you guys want to see? That's a loaded question, I know. G23 probably wants to see a Glock 23. This is a test one we did. Some people like it, some people don't. But just black and gold flex specs. speckles. Oh yeah, okay. We kind of did one like that. I think we called it a fade, but we did black and purple instead of gray. That's the what was that? The discontinuation models. I know we talked about that a few times before. It really seems like, I mean, they are getting rid of some Gen 3s. You know, Glock really doesn't want to do Gen 3, but there's still some states like California where anything above Gen 3 is banned. So nobody can own it there. But you just kind of get this sense that Glock wants to cast off Gen 3 and Gen 4, some of their Gen 5s, and focus on a whole new line. The 45, the 48, 47. Dark pink it is. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, not a lot of people have them. I almost bought a Charter Arms. It was either a 38 or a 357 just because it was pink, and I knew it was pissed somebody off. Oh, it's 357 Sig. Yeah, that's why they're getting rid of it. All the 357 Sigs and the 45 GAPs or GAPs or whatever that Glock made, those are all being discontinued. What I don't understand is why they want to discontinue the Glock 19 Gen 4. Maybe they just are done with Gen 4. It seems like almost each one has a Gen 4 they're getting rid of. But for the 17 and 19, probably their two most popular slide models. I mean, they're getting rid of the 17 Gen 4, the Gen 4 and 5 MOS, the 17 long in Gen 3, as well as the 17 long in Gen 5 MOS. And are they even getting rid of the 34? Yep, they're getting rid of the 34 as well. Yeah, compared to 5, I guess it's just not as popular. With the pink udder tree, yep, I remember that. I don't know. We might do, well, 26 Gen 4 is on the list, but we might do 26. We might do a 34. We might also just do something with SIG, maybe a 365, or depending on how things go with the 320, maybe something with that. Or if any of you want to help contribute to it, we are doing our slide swap program for people with busted up slides, or just slides they don't like anymore. I'm sure plenty of you have seen this already, but this marred up piece of junk. There we are. So this was a Rem Sport R19 416R stainless steel slide. And as you can see, it is pretty banged up. And so the former owner, we got him one of our SM19 Zoom slides and got him kind of hooked up there for that. But if someone's looking for a 19 or a 17 made of 17-4 stainless steel with an RMR optic cut already in it, and they have a 26 or a 34 they want to send our way, we might consider doing a swap. Oh yeah, you mentioned that you had to do a lot of work to it to get it to actually work. I really wish we could have helped that one guy out with his rock slide, but that was right when we got banned from Reddit, and it just we could not get a hold of the guy again, unfortunately. Man, I'm getting a lot of lag. It's like internet is crap today. Definitely had to rework some of our. No, I'm just using the regular YouTube stream with my webcam. I really should do something like OBS or something like that. But this is simple and it works. There we go. Get rid of that. See who the hell is pinging me. Ugh. Even when we're done from the shop, we're always getting messages. I complain, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have. Though there is one I'm waiting on an email from, and man's just ghosting us. I can only believe you when you say you're busy for so long. Oh, okay. I don't think we're going to be able to do that for the guy, unfortunately. Hey, Kurt24. Somebody has a custom slide request, and it's of a different material, and I don't think we're going to be able to make that happen for them. This guy, though, we're helping out. He is I don't know if it's a customer service issue or if it's an actual spec issue or what happened here. I guess he's having a huge problem with KM Tactical with their barrels. So he's going to give the ELD performance barrels that we have a try. What do you guys think? Have you used KM Tactical? I don't think we've ever had any contact with them before. I've heard the name around, but I'm not really familiar with their team or how they do things. Hey, dang old Matt, subscribe to us. Thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that was dark. It's someone else. Never mind. Can I make a glass slide? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Funny enough, that's when people asked us about our family history on making things and doing things. Our father, he was a CNC machinist and carpenter and did construction, and his father also did some tooling work and carpentry and construction. And other grandfather on the other side worked for a glass company making glass. If I remember right, they actually invented the smartphone glass before they knew what to do with it, before they realized they could use it for smartphones. Yeah, G23 KM Tactical. Apparently they have. Apparently their barrels are bad, according to this guy. I don't know if it's And I'm always like I don't want to be quick to judge because what if it's a supply issue? Like maybe they got some crap steel from whatever. It's a myriad of like 100 things that could happen in the supply chain as to why something might come out not so great. And it might not be the company's fault. It could be, just like if somebody sent us bad steel, we wouldn't know it until something happened. Like when we were cutting it or after someone maybe took it to the range for 500 rounds. If everything cut right, and you never know. It could be a part of the heat treat problem. Maybe it wasn't heat treated correctly, or maybe there's just too much crap in the steel. It's not good steel, and your spec sheet says it's one thing, but maybe the guy who made the spec sheet messed up. There's always a bunch of stuff that can happen. See if that fixes some of it up a bit. Nope, still laggy. Oh well. I've had trouble getting Rumble lives to work. I really need to play with it some more. Just spend a day working on it. But yeah, unless anyone has any questions, that's really all this was. We have barrels now. Right for our SM19 and our SM17, we've got standard, ported, and threaded. And we'll be doing 17 complete sometime soon. So it'll have those same ELD performance barrels, and it will also have the SCT manufacturing parts kits. Hey, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, welcome. We were just talking about KM Tactical real quick, if anybody has any experience with them. Thank you for the subs. Much appreciated. Oh, and then there's GunCon coming up. I don't know. Did Rich or Krupp say they were going to GunCon or Dark? I know Jack of all trades is going, and I know RTT Guns and Gears says he believes he's going to go or he is going. He doesn't have a booth or anything, but I believe he's just going to walk the event as media. Jack of all trades, I believe he's going to be on the panel. Yeah, he is going to be on the panel. Oh, Dark Water hit 8K. Good for them. Right on. 200 subscribers. What? That's awesome. Much appreciated. Okay. All right, guys. That'll be it for tonight. For those of you who don't know us, Stiffler Manufacturing, we turn steel bars into slides. Thanks very much, and catch us on another live, or you'll probably catch us watching DLD After Dark, Flying Ridge, John Crumb News, G23. We'll probably join him again as well. Jack of all trades, the gun guys, the gun guy, plenty of those out there. Poppy, the gun guy, Magazine Magic. I'm sure I'm missing people right now. Black Diamond Guns and Gear, freaking Fat Tack Holsters. Go check out Definition Knives. But yeah, you'll catch us around. We'll be around on other people's stuff. Feel free to say hi, ask us questions. But y'all have a good night.